Everybody doing?
How you doing?
My name is AU. I just came by to give you guys a few words. Some light, some soft, not too much. I ain't here to preach to y'all. Y'all look beautiful, by the way. I'm proud of all y'all businesses. It's looking real good. I got everybody's business card. I will share and promote everyone. Today I just want to share something with y'all that's potentially can increase your quality of life. And to start it off, I want y'all to be honest with me. We in a safe place. How many of us made some bad decisions? Come on, share it up. Because I know me too. I be messing up. Now, what I like to say to people is that when we make decisions, we have two voices in our minds. We have a small voice and a big voice. So we're just gonna call them that to be simple today. Now, when our small voice is speaking to us, it's saying things like, maybe I shouldn't do this, or I don't know about letting this person back into my life, or going out tonight and trying to keep up with the Joneses, or even eating that jelly donut when we know we're supposed to be on the diet. And we don't often listen to it, right, family? We ignore it. And why? Because that big voice comes in and says, you know what, I'll figure it out. Maybe they'll be different this time, or just one jelly donut ain't gonna hurt. It ain't gonna hurt, let me eat that. It ain't gonna do that wrong. That's wrong, family. What that did is self-sabotage. Self-sabotage is keeping us away from our goals, and in order to stop it, we have to change our little voice into our big voice. And a lot of you may wonder, how do you do that? It's simple. All you have to do is listen. When you listen to yourself and start to understand how you make your decisions, it's easy to transition your inner thought process and stop giving in to your short-term experiences and sacrificing your long-term goals. They gonna be there. I guarantee you, the jelly donuts is gonna be there next year when you get off your diet and you wanna eat whatever you want and you got your waist snatch, it's gonna be there. You can go get them. But when you give it into it, what you're doing is creating a distance between the goals you want to achieve. You're setting yourself up. You want peace of mind and you letting this person back into your life simply because you don't want to be alone. Now you on edge. You got tension in your brain thinking that they're gonna revert back to their previous behaviors. You want to save money, yet you want to adhere to your friendships. You want that night out. Yeah, you're going to have a good time. It's great. Great night. But when you wake up in the morning, don't tell me that you're not thinking how I got to recover and get back on track to my goals when you could have stayed on track. You're right. You could have stayed on track. And how many times do we set these diets up and we cheat ourselves? We say it ain't going to hurt this time. I guarantee you at the end of the week, when you look down on the scale, jelly donuts is gonna be looking right back up at you. We often associate the word no as something being bad, simply because when we were kids growing up, when someone told us no, we couldn't get what we wanted. We ain't like no, right? No is probably the best thing that has ever happened to us. Nothing is bad about no, especially when you know when to know. We often over-worry about telling someone else no when it's ourselves we need to be telling no. See, when you use the word no, it's showing a sign of discipline. And discipline is the key to self-love. And it's gonna feel good when you're able to say, no, I'm not letting this person back into my life. I'm done with them. Or no, I'm not going out tonight. I'm gonna get on YouTube and study my craft. And no, I'm not letting the jelly donuts get to me this time. You say, I love myself every time you say no. In fact, if y'all don't mind, we can do that together. Can everybody say, I love myself?
I love myself.
Thank y'all. Y'all are beautiful.
Amen.
It feels good, right?
Right.
When you love yourself, you're not looking for it from the next person. In fact, I got a little something here for y'all. If anybody would mind coming and share 5 things that they love about themselves, somebody? We in the free space.
You gonna say I'm right here. My determination. I love my motivation. I love my smile. It's my favorite thing about myself. I love my ability to take care of my family. I love that I'm able to provide for them whenever I'm on.
Keep going.
And I love being able to make other people feel good about themselves. I think that's enough.
Here you go, young lady. Oh. You got something for you?
Thank you.
I gotta give it to somebody. Okay, participate in the next game. I got you.
Oh, he wanted to come up here and talk about how he loves himself.
Oh, come on.
Go tell him how he lives.
What you love about you, young man? I like video games too. Play Sonic Heroes?
Yes, and he's really good at it.
That's what's up, man. So listen, guys, it's okay to love yourself. Make sure you do that. Now, we like to say that adversity helps us grow. I like to use my adversity to tell people or help people to grow. March 19th of 2021, I was found collapsed, no pulse, no breathing. On March 26th, I woke up in the hospital. Not clear actually what happened to me. My first thoughts was, I gotta start working on this food drive. And by the way, family, I ended up feeding around 600 families last year just off the strength of wanting to do it. Right in my community, right around St. Clair. People was telling me that I needed to get rest and I needed to slow down a little bit. But in my eyes, I needed to put my foot back on the gas and really get going. Because I was just asleep for 7 days, so how you gonna tell me I need to rest? I was pissed off, hurt. You know, they still haven't even told me why this happened to me. And I started to think, why me? Every day I kept thinking, why me? Why did this happen to me? I was doing good, everything was going great. And I changed that. I changed it to yes me. Because there's a 6% survival rate of someone having a cardiac arrest in the hospital. Just 6%. I was found at my job, pronounced dead for at least 20 minutes. I'm here. I'm not gonna tell you that made me want to talk to people or change the world or go hard. I'm gonna tell you that going hard, wanting to change the world and wanting to talk to people is what probably 9 times out of 10 brought me back. That determination. When we are focused, determined, and consistent, there is nothing, and I mean nothing, that can get in the way of a definite purpose. When you know where you're going, nothing is gonna stop you. I like to tell people to be like water. You know, water changes its shape, it changes its form, but it never stops moving. You can have a boulder in a river, and the water is either gonna go around it, or it's gonna come with enough momentum to break through. It's gonna put cracks in that big boulder, but it's just water, right? Every day, you have to be like water to move throughout life, because life is gonna throw pebbles, it's gonna throw boulders, it's probably gonna throw mountains at you. And you gotta move through it and get around it and keep going. And trust me, it's real easy to say I quit. Trust me, I know. Easy to say I give up. I don't want to do it no more. I'm good on it. 5 years from now, it's the hardest pill you're gonna have to swallow in your life. But if you go hard right now and you stay focused, I guarantee you 5 years from now, it's gonna be real easy to say, I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I stuck to it. One thing that we often do is complain about how people don't give us our gratitude or give us our flowers. I have to ask you, why are we looking for that for somebody else? How many times have you told yourself thank you today? How many? Anybody in here told themselves thank you today?
All the time.
All the time?
And to God too.
Better. Every day.
Let's make it real now.
Now, what we have to often do is show ourselves appreciation, because that's where it starts. You can't expect it to get it from everybody else if you're not giving it to yourself. If y'all don't mind, it's simple as this. If you could just give yourself a pat on the back real quick and say, thank me.
Thank you.
I got up to I did what I was supposed to.
Yeah.
I appreciate me. And it feel good, right?
It feels really damn good.
Don't it?
My bad.
So listen, family, another thing we need to do is to stop the negative self-talk. Now, when we mess up, we often talk bad about ourselves in our minds and say it out loud. It'd be something small. We don't really mean it for real, but the universe pays attention to that. And we manifest it. How often do you tell yourself after I did something good, ooh, good job? Because I be hyped about it. I'm a producer too. I make a good beat. I run around the studio. I got a good score when I was in school. Running around the crib, showing it off, everything. Giving yourself appreciation and showing yourself the love that you need. Another thing that we really have to start doing in our family is working on our mental diets. Now this is not a subject that's talked about a lot, and I'm gonna give it some life. We all know the term, you are what you eat, right? I'm gonna evolve it a little bit and say, you are what you digest. Digesting means the conversations that you have, the information that you take in, the relationships you allow yourself to be a part of, the friendships that you hold dear, and still the food that you eat. See, I don't know a thing about TikTok, but I know a lot of people that know TikTok. I can't TikTok, can't do it. I've never studied it, looked at it, but I can tell you about the heart, brain, and the stomach. I can tell you about self-help. I can tell you what foods give you what nutrients, because that's what I digest. How many of us had that friend that only called us with the drama and always talk about somebody? All the time? Coming to you with them candy conversations, you eating it, right? Stop accepting that. I don't accept it. I don't want no candy conversations. Come with the nutrients. Come with the fruits and vegetables when we talking. Let's talk about something real. Let's talk about this real estate. Let's start a business. But see, we want to digest the things that are fun to us and what we're used to. You got to get out of that comfort zone. How many of us binge watch shows on Netflix? I still do too. We ain't got a long time. New season of Ozark started today. I'm about to go watch it. So, how many times do we often read books and take that same amount of time that we can spend watching the TV and into a book? See, I'm getting ready to watch Ozark, but I'm on my 4th book this month. I got a question for you. Who knows where serotonin is formed? Serotonin. Serotonin is formed in your gut. It's formed in your stomach. Serotonin is it's something that makes you happy. It's a hormone. So when we eating these foods, the reason why we like this sweet stuff and the food that's actually bad for us, because it makes us feel good. It reminds us of something that makes us feel happy. That's a part of changing your diet too, family. Another thing that we can work on digesting is the toxicity of the conversations that we have. If you're always talking about drama, your life is going to contain drama. If you're not breathing life into the situation and you're always saying, oh, it's always something, and I'm always going through this, and why don't nobody love me? Ain't nobody gonna love you. It's always gonna be something. It's gonna keep coming and keep happening, family. But when you're saying stuff like, oh, I'm gonna get there, it's gonna work out, I'm gonna do the best that I can, I guarantee you will. I guarantee it. One more thing before I wrap it up, family, is I want to tell you, I see everybody has their business here. The greats study the game. We see LeBron and Jordan playing on the court and they going hard. We don't ever get to see them actually study the game tape. I guarantee you, they put more game tape on their eyes than shots that they do on the court. Go study. Because just like my shirt says, every day you must win the day and learn something to earn something. And I guarantee you, every day I'm gonna do both. Someone give me one thing that they don't want to digest no more and change about their mental diet. So I have first.
Toxic conversations.
Yes.
We gotta stop having them. I tell you, I sound nice right now, I'm mean to my friends. Don't talk to me about that. I don't accept the candy conversations. I don't want them. If I'm coming with nutrients, you can too. If you look at my phone right now, we sending videos and podcasts and books that we like to read, and the conversation is way different. I don't care for who messing with who fighting who beefing with who, what these rappers is doing in the media that don't even concern me. Get me hit to some new fruits, some new vegetables. This guy right here, he be on it. He sent me a new video every morning, 6:30. Every morning, 6:30. I'm learning something. But I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. Everybody that came here, please check out everybody's table and support their businesses. Peace.
Thank you.
Thank you.